Promised Neverland.
Neverland.
So, today, rare, and probably the only time it'll ever happen, special guest. Here he is.
Ooh.
He's behind David.
Appear like in a dark of night.
You did like teleports behind you, nothing personal, kid. So Thurman's here in real life because he's visiting for a Comic-Con, and he's just going to let his thoughts be known about this chapter, and then the rest of the video will be me and David.
So all right. So the first thing is, ooh, nervous already. Anyway.
Oh my god, it's not like it's the show. It's like a different
It's not like you don't film 30 of these.
All right, so essentially, my thoughts about this chapter, I am 50-50, right? So my biggest issue still remains. There's still each of the characters still don't feel original. They still feel like it's repeating the same line over and over again.
Yep.
No character's different. Because after reading...
Leave your just like now if you're pissed off.
After reading the One Piece chapter that we filmed, looking at the differences between how every character is different, how we had this whole discussion about Kaido, how he has
exactly.
and then reading Promised Neverland,
and we had this whole long discussion like, man, Kaido's so well written and he feels so nuanced.
And then seeing Promised Neverland, seeing literally none of the I'm trying to do it to a point where I'm trying to wait. I'm going to wait and see, find anything, even a smidget of personality that each of these characters have, and they don't
exist.
have it.
So here's my question, right? 3 characters died. Who were they?
Who the hell knows?
David, who were they?
Nani?
Yeah.
And the
comments. Who were they? Hold on. No. I fucking dare you. Comments. Where are you, Kumanik? I haven't seen you in forever. You fucking hiding right now, baby? Get your ass back here, Kumanik. I love you. I'm kidding. I love you. Don't worry. This is an abusive relationship between me and Kumanik here. Kumanik, listen. It's okay, baby. I'll take you back. I know you want back. All right, but no. If you want to just prove yourself without wikiing, you know what? Go ahead and wiki, because I'm going to have a wager to guess that they don't have names. They haven't been given names unless it was in the back of a volume somewhere. So please enlighten me.
So my thing is as soon as this chapter, only thing that was going through my mind is we have all these characters. I think of manga
too many.
I think of manga we need to have a bunch of characters: Black Clover, My Hero Academia, One Piece. I think of all these manga that have all these characters, and I think of Promised Neverland. I'm like, wait a minute, Promised Neverland. None of these characters have distinct characteristics. I can tell the difference between Asta and Gauch easily. I can tell the difference between Deku and Todoroki.
Dr. Stone, Senku and Chrome. They have similar goals. They both love science, but there's very distinct differences that make them feel like real people.
And Promised Neverland, those are my biggest issues for this chapter. However,
there are good things. Here he said
Devil's Advocate. I really, really liked the main villain that's right now.
Andrew.
I didn't like him until this chapter. This chapter made me like him.
He interested me until this chapter.
This chapter made me like him because of the simple... I felt like, oh my god, we're getting the real Promised Neverland back. Characters are dying. He's saying, he's fucking telling Emma, you're a pussy. You don't know how to kill, right? It's just like, bro, I'm like, oh my god, like, I forgot that before it went to shit, this was a fucked up manga.
Before the shonen, everything was great and peaceful until the shonen editors attacked.
Oh goddamn!
But what I do want to bring up,
you just avatar this shit.
Yeah,
you damn right I did. No, so what I wanted to bring up was, because he's right, he was talking about it kind of feeling old school Promised Neverland. When he just kind of stepped on that kid, I don't know if he broke it, if he like fractured a spine or a leg or what the fuck he did to that kid on the ground. But like, did that not give other people vibe? Do you remember when fucking? Let me finish, bro. You don't know what I'm saying. You know when Isabel just speed blitzed in the forest and broke Emma's leg? Yeah.
Oh my god,
I got that vibe,
bruh.
Oh, yeah. Here, hold on. Here's what I want. Here's what I want to say. What we have here in Andrew. Syndrome, because he's completely snapped from being essentially suicide bombed.
Oh yeah, Two-Face, hardcore, like just from Batman.
You can see his bone.
Requesting that motherfucker's ugly mug be the thumbnail, and then just fucking Photoshop fucking Two-Face over him. But like, goddamn, he is
or Gus
man.
From Breaking Bad.
Or that works too.
Remember when he walked out?
or just collage them.
Yeah.
But like he is a broken man right now, and a desperate broken man. Yeah. There's nothing more fucking dangerous than a desperate broken man.
You're right. So like I said, there's good and bad. It was exciting. This is one of the few chapters in a while that I haven't had to slog through to read. But this is just my personal opinion here, and I'm curious what you guys think on this. That you too, Thurman, so you can get off your phone and actually listen, participate.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
You're pulling a David right now.
No, yeah. So,
I love your cheeks. No homo.
Oh my God, he's pinching my cheeks and saying he loves my cheeks. No homo.
Sorry.
When Thurman gets in the same room than you, he starts getting real gay.
Wrong discussion for gayness. I'm sorry.
You pretend to not be gay. It's wrong.
I'm not pretending.
We'd accept it. We would welcome it with open arms. We're beautiful, accepting, progressive people here.
I told you that.
He just pinched my cheeks.
That is not gay. That is a very affectionate type of movement. Anyway.
Okay, so, Thurman, you're just a minute. You're bi at the very least.
Shout out to Tengu if you're watching, because I know we just saw your fucking comment about Yaoi, or you said Yaoi, David, and then he agreed. But no, so
we just created it live on the air.
Damn right. So back to this stuff. I gotta be honest, like Andrew's dialogue in this chapter, to me, it's lazy. Because
it is extremely
let me suss it out here. Okay, so here's what I mean by this. Does it not seem like to anyone else that this author's idea of writing a villain is just making them say horrible shit? We're like, you can't do it because this, you can't do it because this. That's not how the world works. It's just that's not an interesting villain to me. Like all he's
doing, can't do it because you don't have a butt plug in.
Well, also, but did you notice that like his entire he was just talking and talking and talking and talking. Like I don't know. I find the villains that are like go on these monologues that last fucking like pages and pages just unrealistic.
The one thing that got me too that I was kind of disappointed with was that after he said like, such and such is dead, but I survived. I was expecting like a flashback, how he survived. I was expecting something like that, but we never got it. That's another thing that's disappointing with this chapter. Like he survived, that's cool, but how did he survive? Did he hide himself somewhere?
Right.
From the bombing? Because he obviously
did he put himself in some chemicals to get himself all two-facey?
The Halo 3 bubble shield.
Yeah, like he took a hella damage, but we don't know how he survived, right? So at this point, I'm just expecting like, oh, I guess Lucas is still alive after all.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. But like, does anyone else think though? Like I want to know your thoughts on that. That his dialogue just seems very like lazily. Like to me, it just seems very like.
It looks like the author just went into like, okay, so let's look up.
It's like the author was like, what would be the worst thing to say right now? Like because it's just to me, it's like lazily reinforcing, right? Like there's no subtlety in making him feel like a bad person. Like he literally has dialogue like, you're nothing but cattle, you're nothing but feed, lower yourself, you should be on my motherfucking dinner plate. Like it just seems very like, it's like essentially, it's like drill sergeant syndrome. Like we're gonna make you hate this drill sergeant by making him as assholish as possible, and there's no nuance there. Like, and so I gotta be honest, in this chapter, Andrew started to feel like less of a real person to me, because he just started shouting out at all the worst shit he could.
You see the back? Damn brat.
Is that not a little overkill? A little bit? Like doesn't it seem like the author's like he's just writing it? He's like, I gotta make him hate him more. I gotta make him hate him more. Like, hate. So you have Oda who's making Oda. Okay, metaphor time. Okay, it's not like Doflamingo didn't come up and say, Luffy, fuck your dreams, and fuck everything else, and fuck the world, and fuck Nami. I'm gonna take her and fuck her behind the tree. And no, he didn't do that shit. He did a little of that. He did say fuck your dreams, but he also turned an entire country of people into toys. He also worked in the drug market. He also through Caesar Clown drugged children. It's actions speak louder than words. So what this is an author.
What he could have done.
Hold on, you mind if I finish my rant, David? What this is an author that instead of actions, what have we seen Andrew do? Nothing. We've seen him walk to A, walk to B, tap his fucking leg, and look intimidating. We've not seen anything he's done. So the author feels the need to make him say everything that he's done. That is why he feels like an unrealistic character to me.
What we could have had instead here is had him pop 5 or 6 of the kids in front of them.
That's what I thought he was gonna do.
The kids that we care about.
Right. oh, Emma, watch me kill Ray.
I don't know.
Or watch me kill.
Here's the thing. They missed the best chance ever to kill Ray. So like that'd be like it's like
it'd be a defeat and a win at the same time. It would be
like,
great for Andrew's character.
Okay, no, I got a perfect example. You know how Ace dies in One Piece, where he gets like fisted, and he saves Luffy, right? That'd be like if he survived that. Like, oh man, he barely dodges it, and he's like, oh shit, we're good. I dodged it, and then he trips on a rock and dies. He just takes a step. So
right,
that's the point I made. You cannot kill Ray now because you ruined the perfect chance.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is that would be great for his character.
Gilda, Dawn, fucking Pin Girl, Gillian, even that one that I don't remember her name, but the one that she talked to for a little bit in Goldie Pond. What was her name?
Violet, wasn't it?
Yeah, Violet. Any of the ones that are like named and we know something about, pop them off. Boom! All of a sudden, oh shit.
Right, and that would build his character even better. Instead of like, oh, here's my fucking 13-page monologue about how you're worthless fucking pieces of shit that should never fucking breathe.
Well, and yeah, so it's like, we know he believes this, and I like that idea. Like, for the demons to believe that makes sense to me, because it's a way of nature thing, right? Like, that's just their food. It's the same, they look at humanity the same way we look at, like, pigs, cows, we eat them, right? So, and you know, a vegan, vegetarian comes up to us, tries to say it's wrong, what do we respond with? Oh, it's just the way nature is. Nature was created for that. It's the food chain. They would respond in the same way. So what I want to know is what causes a human to fall in line with that belief? To my knowledge, Peter Rattari, I get Peter Rattari. He's doing it to keep a promise in place, a promise that protects the human side. Andrew, though, he hasn't made it clear that he's doing it just because, like, it's not like, oh, I regret this, but I'm doing it because I need to keep the promise. The way he's wording it is that he's been fully brainwashed to thinking that these children literally are like, yes, you are food. So I guess I need a flashback that shows and it doesn't have, not everything has to be a flashback. If you're good enough at writing, you can show it through nuanced dialogue and nuanced action. What is his motive? What is his thoughts? Why does he believe what he believes? Because right now he feels just like a drone, like programmed to say the most evil shit possible. Like, I'm evil. Look at how evil I am. Yeah.
Exactly. It's really fucking annoying that Andrews went from one of the most interesting characters to a great villain to, oh, I'm just a generic drill sergeant here. So I'm curious where we're going to go with fucking Andrew's character from here.
He has to die next chapter. Like there's no other. If like one of the like Red stated that he hates multiple times is characters who should be dead but they're not. Right? They took in so.
You can live for what the bleeding would be the biggest problem, but it's not like he's dripping blood.
I mean, this man has. You survived an explosion that destroys an entire shelter. We don't even know how you survived. That's the first thing.
But we're looking at him.
You walked, and keep in mind, given the distance that the shelter is from the forest, he had to walk a considerable distance. Mm-hmm. If I recall correctly, from the shelter to the forest, it's like what, 1 or 2 days of travel on feet, right?
I don't remember. Do you remember, David?
No, I do not.
It was kind of a bit of ways on feet.
Kumanique!
Quote me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe even then, the walk from there to from
you'd assume it'd be a little bit, yeah.
From the fact that he should have been dead while he was walking.
If anything, he'll die from a fucking infection from that wound.
Well, now people can say, "Oh, it's a shonen," and trust me, I'm one of the biggest people to use the shonen argument. Red hates that, but at the same time, even then, I want my shonen to have some bit of realisticness. Sometimes I'll turn off my brain and be like, "Okay, blah blah blah." But with this, the issue is just like, okay, well, we see this type of trope where we thought a character was died, but he's badly injured. You know, usually immediately they die by some other means, right? But the one thing I will give this chapter that I really liked, that I was like, not bad, is the fact that he called out Emma and he called out, because the one thing I hate about certain characters, there's one thing I hate about this one character, one anime I'm watching now. Characters who refuse to essentially, in fiction, ladies and gentlemen, who refuse to do what they need to do in order to stay alive, in order to protect the ones that need to. Because people, you can hate killing all you want, you can hate that shit, but in a series like this, Emma has that bit of naivety that I don't like. I feel like,
but I think that that's a good character weakness for her, and I feel like the author is clearly building towards that being broken. In fact,
I hope so.
Well, but that might be what we're doing. The bang at the end of the chapter, if they want to kill Andrew, this could be Emma's first kill, Emma's first human life taken. This could be a beautiful moment where Emma, to save her friends, realizes, I have to cap this fucker in the head. So, I mean, personally, I don't consider that as a complaint, because I personally think that the way that the story's been written, it's leading towards Emma making that decision.
Given what we've gotten for the past couple of chapters, that's a pipe dream, I believe. Because I'm expecting something, but we got something else. So, I hope you're correct, because me personally, and people can argue, well, Asta doesn't kill people, but Asta was never an Asta's character to begin with.
Luffy.
Well, Asta was never a Luffy character to begin with either. But that's
it wasn't what makes it an
it's different. It's different for Asta and Luffy because of the fact that they've essentially how the authors built them up is that you can accept the fact that they don't kill, right? Because they have the means to knock someone out without killing them. So there's no really need to kill any. Like Luffy doesn't kill because ending someone's dream is almost the same as killing them. Luffy has the power to knock out, literally lift a fucking island just by punching someone down. So I won't be upset if Luffy tries to kill someone because Luffy has the means to knock someone's shit off. So it doesn't really matter. There's no effect. Asta literally can't fight on his own. He needs teammates to win. And he literally stated that he thinks life is precious and don't waste life. And so I accept that as a character trait. Emma has that. In this type of series where Promised Neverland is a kill or be killed series, yes, you can have that naivety, but Black Clover and One Piece isn't written. I mean, you can argue One Piece technically is, but but Promised Neverland is particularly a survival series that you're in a situation to where it's not like Emma can just fucking go no pistol him and just knock him out and save his family. No, you're in a situation to where
it's a gun.
Kids are about to die. You're not made of rubber. You don't have fucking magic swords, and you're gonna be scared. I understand children being scared to kill someone. But for a character trait to where even in the most critical times you're gonna hold on to that, oh, I'm not gonna kill, that's annoying to me. That didn't feel like a character's changing. It just feels like they're
But I think the changing is gonna. I honestly think that's what's being built up to here.
Which I hope so.
Yeah. So and what I'll say too, just as to add on to that, one of the things I actually quite enjoyed about the early Emma, in the first arc of this series, is that it was built up that she had this almost creepy dedication to not letting anyone die. It would get to
yes.
I'm glad you agree with me, David. So like, let's call back to one of the earliest scenes that I really love that kind of foreshadows a darker side to Emma. Emma is able to be evil and manipulative and almost threatening when it comes to not letting anyone die. So let's remember when Ray revealed that he knowingly let kids be sent to their deaths. Do you remember? He was aware, and he let kids be sent to their deaths, and she gave him the I understand, Ray, but then her eyes darkened. She went all fucking Gone style, like eyes darkened. Never do it again. You know what I mean? Like there's and it freaked them out. So Emma has a very strong motherly like conviction to that, and I think that that's something that has to be broken.
Well, at the beginning of the chapter, before she lost her personality.
To an extent, I don't think Emma has lost it as much as the other characters. I still semi enjoy Emma. But I like I said, I'd like to see a moment where she fails in that. So here's the thing. The author, what's beautiful is the author is kind of, I'm thinking about this now, they've set themselves up in a situation where whatever they do, it's going to be good. Because A, she kills Andrew, character development. B, she doesn't kill Andrew. Andrew pops this fucking kid in the head that she learns. So can you imagine? I almost hope that happens.
Someone could kill
Look, imagine that for a second, okay? Her whole, I'm not going to let any of these kids die. And how serious she's been about that. Let's say she hesitates. Andrew pops this kid in the head. She, with her inaction, just caused one of her family members to die. So her morals of, I don't want to kill, but I don't want to let anyone die, they start to conflict. That right there is how you get good character inner drama. And so I think that might, I'm hoping that's what the author's going down here. David?
That is definitely the way I hope this goes down, but that would also require good writing.
Yeah.
Well, bro, no face anymore.
That's my line.
Like, there
need give him that laugh. I said that shit like 2 chapters ago.
There really needs... Red, you're right, though. Like, I hate to say it, but you're right. Like, this author has went downhill from arc 1 to now. And what I would love to see come back is that dark fucking side of Emma. Like, holy shit, my inaction to save life caused life to go away. I would love to see her fucking snap at that. That would be the perfect time for her to snap. Really.
I agree.
Think about it. Like, her going full on, I'm going to pop Andrew and then decimate his lifeless corpse until there's nothing but fucking a pool of blood and sinew left after him causing my family member to die.
Yeah, so I mean, it's an interesting point here that the author could do something that I've been looking forward to since the beginning of the series. Final thoughts, anyone? Or are we good?
I think we're good here.
Peace.
Peace.